All right, guys, welcome back to another video. It's your man Jay Will. So I've got the camera review for the iPhone 10. Just wanted to go ahead and pop something up for you guys. The iPhone 10 is capable of shooting at 4K at 60 frames per second. You've seen me harp over this before, and I just think it's good that Apple is able to implement it. And it's also available on the Galaxy Note 8, but not in the US yet. It's available on the international model, for those that have questioned that. This footage, though, is absolutely just stunning to me. I don't know what else to say. This is really, really, really good footage. I mean, look at that. It's fantastic. I really like the footage that comes from this phone. Both of these cameras on the rear have dual optical image stabilization. So I'm going to test that now. I'm going to start walking. You let me know if you can tell that I'm walking. Well, you'll be able to tell that I'm walking because you'll see the camera move around more than likely. But I got to tell you, the footage on here is absolutely good. It's very nice. This thing has the 10 times zoom. Let me see. I'm at 4K at 60 frames per second. I don't know if I'll upload it at that rate, but yeah. So 3 times zoom on 4K, and look at how clear that is. I'm holding the camera. I think that's pretty stable. Yeah, this is a fantastic footage from the iPhone 10. Walking with it is actually pretty good. Probably can't even tell that I'm walking in most situations. But this is actually really, really stunning. Stunning footage from Apple. I mean, check out the sky. Sometimes with the Apple phones, they tend to overexpose when it's something white. I don't know what that's about. Let's take a look at the front camera. So here is the front camera on the iPhone 10. Really good. I still can't get used to people staring at me while I'm doing like vlogs and stuff. It's kind of weird. Let's catch this car going by. So it looks like with the iPhone 10, it seems to overexpose when you have like white balance. It has white balance issues on the front camera, but it's a decent front camera. I would like more for the $1,000 that we spend, but what can you do? Let's take a look at some photos and we'll see where we go from there. Now here's the iPhone 10 up in my office. No microphones or anything, it's just the front camera. And I took a photo with another device, and it pretty much, this door right here seems to mess up the iPhone 10's front camera a lot. It just makes this footage look much different than what it actually is. So when it comes to the rear camera, that's a different story. So I think the footage on the rear camera of the iPhone 10 is actually pretty good. And I say pretty good, I mean, it's really good. I don't do like cinematic videos and things like that, but if I were gonna record footage from the iPhone 10 at like a family reunion or something like that, I think this phone would definitely do. I could put together an entire movie with a lot of the phones that I have, and people wouldn't even know that it's a smartphone. It just depends on how you put the footage together and how you deliver the package. And a lot of people on YouTube are using cell phones and smartphones to do their YouTube channel. Some people step out and get a DSLR or a mirrorless camera, and that's perfectly fine. I'm totally with that. But I think the advantage to using a smartphone as a camera on your channel, if you're gonna do YouTube, is you can actually do everything from the phone. You don't have to offload or anything. Like this entire video is created on the iPhone 10 and edited on the iPhone 10 and produced on the iPhone 10 directly to YouTube. So this is the iPhone 10 camera review. As I always do, just a simple video showing you the camera and the different settings that I am actually using the most, which is this office right here. And I think the rear camera on the iPhone 10 does really good at stabilization. And I'll compare it next to the Note 8 at one point. But the iPhone 10 has really good cameras. The front camera is questionable in certain lightings, but overall, I think the cameras are actually really good. Now, some people always question low light and why don't I do a lot of footage in low light? I don't shoot videos at night. I don't shoot videos in really low light. I don't shoot photos in really low light. I just don't do it. That's how and my channel was built around how I actually use my devices. And I don't whip out my phone in the middle of the night. I actually have point and shoots for that, which have very big, bright lights on them. And they actually have better apertures and actually do better in low light. So I wouldn't whip out a smartphone for that. But the ability to even do any low light shooting with smartphones is actually pretty good. So this is the iPhone 10. This is the camera review from your man Jay Will. Stay tuned for more. Leave a comment down below what you think about this $1,000 phone cameras that we have here. This camera setup, I got to give it to Apple. They did a good job with the rear cameras. I don't think any camera can impress me more on the front than the cameras on the HTC devices. So it is what it is. It's your man Jay Will. Take care.